Are you feeling overwhelmed with the thought of downsizing your home? Well, what if it could be easier than you think? Having helped countless clients downsize their homes, I've seen firsthand the challenges and the triumphs of this journey. And in today's video, we are diving into the world of downsizing to help you turn what might be, some possible worries and concerns into feelings of confidence. So we're going to discuss some of the actual benefits of downsizing your home, how you can overcome the emotional challenges of letting go of those certain possessions, why downsizing can lead to a more fulfilling and less stressful life, and much more. So be sure to watch until the end of the video to discover how to deal with the most pressing fear that almost everyone has when it comes to the thought of downsizing, a concern that's probably on your mind right now. My name's Glen Hopkins. I am a local realtor here in the Surrey White Rock market, and I've helped countless clients through the process of downsizing. It can be a very rewarding journey, but there are some challenges as well. So if you have some questions and you'd like to chat about it, please go ahead and schedule a call with me. There is a link below in the description box. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. What is this whole downsizing thing all about anyway? Well, it's not just about cramming your life into a smaller space. It's way more than that. It's about tweaking your life to fit what you need now and what you're dreaming about in the future. Think of it more as if moving towards making things simpler, more efficient, and hey, it might even give you more financial freedom. But first, let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? Okay. Downsizing, well, it can feel overwhelming. Where do I start? What do I keep? These are questions that everybody asks. The fact is, your home is much more than walls and a roof. It's kind of like a vault of memories, and letting go of those, well, they can feel like you're losing a part of yourself sometimes. And what we want to try and remember is that downsizing isn't about discarding memories. It's about cherishing them in a new and a more fitting space. Now, one suggestion I have that many of my clients have used is simply to create a memory box. Now, that memory box, it can be a digital one or a physical one. Either way is fine. It's just a place to keep your memories, but not the clutter. All right, so let's roll up our sleeves and get down to the nitty gritty, shall we? You're about to start this exciting journey of downsizing. And what's the first step? Well, it's decluttering. It's like a treasure hunt through your entire home. And what you want to do is go from room to room and ask yourself one simple question. Hey, have I used this thing in the last year? And if the answer is no, well, maybe it's time to part ways. Give it to someone who needs it, or sell it, donate it, whatever works. But it's all about making room for your new life. Now, let's talk about fitting in your life into a cozier space. This is where being smart about your furniture choices, it really comes into play. So I want you to think multi-purpose. Think things like your bed frame, for example. Have a bed frame with drawers underneath, a perfect place for stashing away all of your stuff. Or a coffee table, for example. It's just not a coffee table anymore. Have a coffee table, but it also has a secret storage spot to put things like extra pillows, blankets, remote controls, books, all of those types of things. And about the rooms in your new home, you might have fewer, but each one can wear multiple hats. So picture this, your guest room, well, now it's going to double as your office or maybe a place for your hobbies. Have you ever seen those Murphy beds? They fold right into the wall. Now that's not only a space saver, but maybe even a conversation starter. It's really all about making the most of every inch. And trust me, it can be a lot of fun if you think about it that way, just figuring out how to do just that. So let your imagination run wild and see how this new space can adapt to all of the parts of your new life. Okay, so let's dive into that part that everyone's always curious about, and that's, well, the numbers. When we talk about downsizing, it's not just about moving to a smaller place. It's about what you can gain financially. And let me tell you, the benefits, well, they can be pretty good. Imagine this, your utility bills, well, they start shrinking. No more paying for space you don't use. We're talking about lower electrical bills, heating bills, water bills, everything you can imagine. The absolute works, the bills are going to be lower. And let's not forget about maintenance. A smaller home means, well, less upkeep, fewer repairs. It's not just about being easier on your schedule, but it's also going to be easier on your wallet. And here's the cherry on top, and that's the equity from your previous home. Downsizing can free up some equity, putting more money in your pocket. That's money that you can use for things like, well, anything that you've been dreaming of. Think about it. This financial breathing room, it's your ticket to new adventures. Have you always wanted to travel? Well, go for it. Pick up a new hobby or spend more time with your grandkids. Now's your chance. It's not just about saving money, though. It's about enriching your life in ways that you might never have thought possible. So when we talk numbers in downsizing, it's really a story about opening new doors, doors to experiences, freedom, and perhaps even a little more fun in your life. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to reveal to you what the most common concern that everyone has on their minds when it comes to downsizing their home. But before we do that, if you're new to this channel, we regularly create videos all about lifestyle and real estate here in South Surrey and White Rock, BC. So if that's something you want, be sure to go ahead and click on the subscribe button to this channel. Hit the like button if you're liking this video, as well as the notification bell. And that way, you're going to be notified every time we do a new video like this. Now let's talk about something special that comes along with downsizing, something that most people don't think about. This is really like a journey. It's like you're joining a new family, a new community. You see, when you move into a smaller place, a little more cozy development or a friendly neighborhood, there's this amazing sense of togetherness that just simply happens. It's much more than just moving to a smaller home. It's about finding your spot in a community where you fit in just right. You know, you're not just downsizing your living space, you're upsizing your social life. Think about it as having new friends that are just doors down from you, perhaps, new places to visit and people to see. So imagine this, you wake up, you maybe stroll over to the community center for a cup of coffee with your new friends or your existing friends, or maybe you join a yoga class together or plan your next group outing. You see, this isn't just about a change of your address, it's stepping into a lifestyle where there are new and exciting things happening. That's the beauty of downsizing. It's not just losing space, it's like gaining a whole additional community. Now, I get it. Change can be daunting, but it's also an opportunity for growth. So I encourage you to embrace the excitement of creating a new tailored space. Remember, it's not about losing something, it's all about gaining an experience that aligns with your current chapter of life. So you're probably wondering about the biggest worry that everyone has when they think about downsizing. And let me just start by telling you that it's something that we've all felt at some point, that nagging fear of regret. You know, those thoughts like, am I going to miss my old home? And can I really get used to a smaller space? But here's the thing, and this is really crucial. Downsizing isn't about the house that you're leaving behind. It's more about where you're moving towards. So think about where you're moving towards, not what you're leaving behind. It's all about those new experiences that are actually waiting for you, new friends to make, and oh, well, let's not forget the new freedom. Imagine having more time, more resources, and less stuff to worry about. So when that nagging worry of regret creeps in, just remember, you're not losing your house. You're gaining a whole new world of possibilities. Trust me, the new adventure you're about to embark on, it's going to be worth every single step. Okay, so at this point, hopefully you're feeling a whole lot better about the idea of downsizing. However, now you might be left with a whole bunch of new questions, such as where am I supposed to move to, or what's my current home worth, and what do I need to do to prepare my home for sale? And a whole lot of other unanswered questions. And I want you to know that I am here to help, okay? All you need to do is pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, whatever works best for you. All my contact information is below, so go ahead, reach out, let's sit down, have a chat, and start that conversation. Now, right now, you're seeing other videos pop up, so go ahead and start clicking on those to learn more about lifestyle and real estate here in South Surrey and White Rock, BC. And also, while you're down in the description box, you're going to see there's a link to a free home buyers and a free home sellers guide. So go ahead, download those now, and we'll see you on the next video.